Here, I want you to stand over here.
Yeah.
You want to just cast over here? I can just cast over here. I can just cast behind this. You know, we like to treat other people's stuff with care. That's usually, that's the thing to do.
Yeah.
Ooh, it looks like a monster lizard fish.
Lizard fish.
Oh, jeez. Love you, Dad.
Quit rubbing stuff on my...
No, I don't rub anything.
Yeah, you did.
No. I would not rub anything on you.
Yeah, you would. This week on Flats Glass, I'm with a special guest. He hasn't been on the show in over a decade. In fact, the last time he was on the show, he was about 3 foot shorter than he is now. It's my son, Cameron. And this week, we're headed to Florida Sports Coast to fish right there out of the Anclote River. It has been a long time since you and I have done a show together. I mean, you produce every show, film every show, but it's been a long time. How old were you, like 11, 12 years old?
The last time I did one, I think I was in Louisiana with you. I was probably 14, 15.
You think you were that old?
Yeah.
So still 10 years, a decade.
Yeah. I fell in the water, and you remind me about it all the time.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm not falling in the water this time. Definitely going to redeem myself that way.
Well, it looks as if I picked a challenging day. We don't have a whole lot of water, and we have a north wind blowing at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. So we're going to go speckled trout fishing. Okay. And I see you brought some of your own gear, and I brought some of mine. So I'm not going to make this a competition. This is going to be just fun fishing.
Yeah. I only brought 2 rods. So I figured I'd just catch a couple and then I'll just let you fish the rest of the day.
Is that the way it's going to work out?
Yeah, it's brought 2 rods.
Take it easy on me today.
Yeah. I just want to get mine out so I can drink a Celsius, eat a couple pinwheels, and then sit back and just watch you have fun.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's go to this first spot. It's not too far away, and let the sun get a little bit warmer, and then we can start, well, running our gums to see who's gonna outfish who today. Let's do it. How about that, kiddo?
Sounds good.
All right, let's roll. Over the years, I have sold a couple of my old skiffs to my regular clients. And the skiff that Cameron now owns, I happened to sell that boat to a very good client and friend named Mr. Clay Albers. Clay owned the boat and kept it, I mean, perfect, maintained spot on, spotless. As the years rolled by, Cameron started doing marketing work for Clay's HVAC company. One day, Cameron calls me and he goes, you know, Clay and Spencer Albers, his son, are talking about ordering a new Marquesa. And he goes, what do you think their Marquesa is worth? I was like, well, I have no idea. Why don't you call the guys at the shop? They'll tell you. He goes, well, I want to buy it from them. I go, you want to buy it from them? I could always sell you one of the skiffs I have. He goes, yeah, but I want that one because that one used to be yours. You fished it a lot. I know Clay's kept it immaculate. I can get a good deal on it. And before I could even give him any advice, that already told me he'd already been negotiating with Clay and this deal was done. But what he did to the boat, well, that is a whole nother story because he changed the look and feel of that boat altogether.
Hold on. We got that thing is pretty shallow right here where we're at. So
yeah, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah. Well, I know we'll be okay. I just don't want that, that trolling motor to have problems.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine.
We like to treat other people's stuff with care. That's usually that's the thing to do.
Yeah.
Hey, if you catch one, make sure you turn your TV voice on. Oh, I got one. Oh man, get the net.
You're funny.
Ooh.
There we go. That's a good one there. Now we can put the stick down.
Yeah. You know, usually what you do is when the other guy catches one.
Is that what you do?
You reel your bait up. Out of respect.
Out of respect, huh? For that, I'm gonna cast again. That's the hot spot right there.
Trout.
It's actually a really nice trout.
Yeah. I'll just do it all. It's not a big deal. Yeah, no worries. I got it.
It's a sweet trout.
You want to unhook it?
Yeah.
You caught one that big before. What do you think, 23, 24, 26?
No.
No. I'm happy with that though. First fish.
First fish.
It's a good one.
A good fish. Probably about 18 inches long. 19?
No. Let's see. I think you're definitely shortchanging me there. That's 20. 20.
20-inch fish.
18. 18. That's a good one.
It's a good one.
Oh, hold on. I mean, I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna get a picture or something?
Yeah, we're not gonna not do that.
You want a picture? Looks good.
Yeah.
Good picture. I mean, you're in it, but.
Yeah.
This time of the year is the ideal time to target speckled trout. And that is what I wanted to do. In fact, I had planned it so carefully that Cameron and I could throw Paul Brown lures and Mirrodine XLs that's what I mostly packed. I didn't pack much anything else because I was convinced we were going to be able to do it. So the speckled trout bite I thought was going to be spectacular. It's February. It was not spectacular, not at all. It was a challenge, and most of the challenge came from perfect skies and just cold water and just not enough tide height. So we had to change our game plan. So then we decided we should go back toward the river and fish because I felt like the outgoing tide was going to provide warmer water coming out of the river and that the fish might feel a little bit more comfortable around those spoils.
Oh yeah, redfish.
Oh,
Look at that.
I'll help you with that
let's
one.
get this one in the boat.
I'll help you with that one.
Here we go. Oh, he might be 28 inches too.
I wouldn't get your hopes up.
You could probably net him now. Look at that. Look at that. Woo. There's an oyster bar up there. Ooh. There's an oyster bar right there.
Stop right here.
Yeah, I'm pulling us down.
What did you do to him? Got him all tangled up.
I don't think he was tangled up like that when he was in the net.
Nice fish.
Yeah, that makes him look small. I like holding him like this.
Is that how you like holding him?
I like holding him more like this. That makes him look a lot
bigger.
A lot bigger. You can't just grab him by the back of the neck.
And it helps to have, you know.
This is the normal length my arms stick out.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm not pushing them.
No, it's just kind of natural.
Yeah, natural. Looks really good though.
Good looking fish.
Catch a few more. Throw it right back up there on the bar.
Oh, I'm gonna go back to retying.
Yeah. Slow-mo release.
Well, we got out of the wind here, and you can already see the water's a little bit warmer, and the fish are a little bit friendlier.
Yeah, you were saying what, it was 58 over there, and it's 61 here, 62?
3 degrees means a lot here.
Yeah. When I'm fishing by myself, I really don't pay that much attention to that, but that's pretty good. I didn't realize it made that much of a difference.
Well,
because we weren't really
on a day with a sky like today, it makes a huge difference. In a hard north wind, huge difference.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right.
I'm gonna let you catch a couple now.
Are you good?
Yeah.
That'd be really nice of you.
Let you catch a couple.
So in my business of the professional guides that have been around a long time, their sons are groomed to grow up in the guide business and kind of take over the fishing business. Everyone thinks that, or thought at one time, that Cameron would follow in my footsteps being a professional waterman and go on and do tournaments and take over my guidebook and all that. And none of that was going to happen. Whether you know it or not, he not only produces and does my show, but he does several other professional anglers in the business, both freshwater and saltwater. But for me, he has followed in my footsteps because he's still keeping the tradition of outdoor television, outdoor programming going, whether he's doing it with me or he's doing it with some up-and-comers or doing it with some other salty vets. I'm super proud of him because little do most of you know that a lot of the success of Flats Class TV, the Tidewater Diaries, our YouTube channel, our Flats Class University that is a subscription business, a lot of these ideas and how they've tentacled out there were because of Cam. Cam really has set us apart from a lot of the other entities in my field and kept us competitive.
Giant.
Giant.
Stud.
On a day like today, as bright blue as it is and cold, that's a good catch. Not a bad catch at all.
Yeah, I've gotten a few in the boat, so you know, catching something is definitely better than just coming out here and just making a bunch of casts. You know, just saying.
Is that pointed at me?
No, I'm just saying.
You're gonna regret that when the big fish comes in the boat.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you. That's why I'm throwing this.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I'm letting you get them little ones out of my way.
Yeah. He was probably about 20 inches. I mean, I'd say.
Oh, drop your rod, I see him. Yep, I see him.
Oh, wow, that was so epic. What a catch. That was so awesome. Literally saw him.
I've got to bring him over the bar.
Yeah, that's pretty sick there.
I got to bring him over the bar.
That was pretty awesome. That was so cool.
Woo!
Good job.
Little get back there finally.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh,
I told you that bait option right there, throwing the jig head with the Molotron would be a great option for this area, of course. Glad you decided to make that change.
I don't know how I'd make a living without you.
Yeah, maybe 16.
16, my butt. I'm trying to catch up. Get a couple of bites here.
Yeah.
Starting to work out for me.
This is a good start.
It's a good start.
You got a long way to go.
Oh yeah, I think you should let him go over here because I don't want him swimming back telling his buddies.
Gotcha.
Wow. That thing rocketed away. Rocketed away. Kind of amazing how things have come full circle, huh? You own one of my boats. You run the production and film company with Spencer Murphy that produces Flats Class TV. People ask me about it all the time if that was kind of the plan, and I was like, it was never the plan. It just worked out that way. You told me you were going to do it one day.
Yeah, when I was younger.
Yeah, when you were 18, 19 years old, I was like, I'm gonna film Flats Class one day, and started my YouTube channel. And the next thing I knew, 2 or 3 years later, you were ready to really jump on. I mean, you met Spencer, a little bit older, had been in film a little bit, and the next thing you knew, you were a quick learner, and you guys were off to the races. And between myself and Mike Anderson, you guys had a good piece of traction, got some rubber burning, and here we are today, and your business has grown a ton, and my business is still relevant because of you.
You know, it was cool to see growing up, filming with Forrest and filming with Dan, kind of to see how it all worked behind the scenes, you know, and they had a different shooting style than we kind of have. But being able to be featured in episodes with you and then be on the boat sometimes and watch those guys work was really cool. Definitely not something I thought I was going to do, you know, at
Back
15,
then.
yeah, 15, 16, you know, 17. But as I started filming your YouTube channel in high school, I was like, man, this is pretty fun. And it was a way to make a little bit of money. I mean, I was making more money doing that than I was working at a tackle store, you know, so yeah, it all happened pretty quick. And, you know, Mike gave us an opportunity. You trusted us with being able to film your show, which of course I appreciate. But I wanted to make sure that, you know, we earned it, not just you gave it to us without you feeling like we were prepared, because it is how you make your living.
And one of the hardest things I ever had to do is tell Colorblind Media, who is a giant in the outdoor TV world, I had to tell them I got to let them go, and it wasn't because they weren't doing their job. It was simply because I wanted to work with you.
Yeah.
I mean, they did a great job.
Yeah, you know, and being able to film now, this is the 3rd season we've been able to film with you, is it's awesome, you know, and I try to make sure I can go on as many of the shoots with you as I can. Personally, me and Spence love being able to film with you and everyone we film with, but it's cool to be able to see it behind the scenes and work together. You know, we got that, we have Flats Class University now, the YouTube channel is more frequent than it's ever been, the online store,
Well,
all of it.
Things are growing, and who would have guessed I'd be in year 18 and I haven't even reached my full potential yet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. All right, guys, instead of doing the traditional tackle talk in this episode, because we threw everything in the kitchen sink at those fish, I want to talk about Cam's boat, my son's boat, because what you don't know is this boat used to be my boat back in the day, and we're talking like 8-9 years ago. But instead of me showing this to you right now, why don't I throw it to our producer, Spencer Murphy, and let him walk you through my older version of the boat. Then we'll come back to this.
We're turning this old and busted Marquesa into the sickest boat you've ever seen! This is a 2016 Hells Bay Marquesa. It used to be our very own C.A. Richardson's daily guide boat. Now, the Lateral Media Gang has it. Let's start you off at the front of the boat. Okay, so the first upgrade is we're trashing this Minn Kota Riptide. This is the old classic self-deploy, breaks every other trip. We're upgrading it with the $5,000 power pole move. As you can see, this Hells Bay Marquesa is plain Jane. We've got white on the side, white on the top. It just is lacking everything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw some black aqua traction up top and black aqua traction in the bottom. Now for the design, we're going up top, topo map. And on the bottom, we're gonna do a subtle ghost pattern. Okay guys, let's take a look at the business end of this bad girl. This is a 90 Evinrude E-Tech. They're known as Sacagawea. What is Sacagawea, you might ask? Well, it's turd. It means it's going in the trash. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw this in the trash, and then we're gonna upgrade to a Yamaha 115 SHO, baby. Now, we have one more thing to show you, and I'm super excited about it. We had Ish from Pimp My Ride, also known as Musso Marine, hook us up with some Lateral Media pads, baby. This is fine Italian leather.
Anytime you put a dad and a son in the same boat, there's going to be a competition. And he was after me all day long to make this really competitive. And at the end, when we were sticking a few more fish because of how we played the tide until it got full again, he did not want to quit with me ending with a fish. He wanted to quit when he was ending with a fish. And it got to be like, hey, it's getting dark out here. It's cold. We're hungry. The camera boat guy, Mark Dillingham, he doesn't want to be out here. We just need to call it good and quit being so damn competitive for once and just end this thing. There he is.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
got one?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
that's a good one. That's a nice trout. Get that net on that one. That might be my, I don't know if you call it best or onlyest or what.
There's a good fish. Oh yeah. Right there, baby. That is a good one.
That's a good one.
That is a good fish.
That's a
there.
good one to end on there. Whew.
I mean, all day for that. Hit it solid too, huh?
Boy, I mean it. It's probably 19, 20 inches. Let's not,
16.
I've been respectable today.
16.
No, now you're gonna make me measure. Yeah, right
20.
at 20.
20. That's a good one.
That's a good one. I'm gonna put them in.
All right.
Woo! I'll tell you what, it was nice being out in your boat. Now it's a company boat. Used to be my boat, but still catching fish with you.
Yeah.
Just like the old days.
Just like the old days. You think you're gonna help me clean it or no?
No, I think I'm gonna give that pleasure all to you. Sun's going down. I think I'm gonna go back to Blondie and get some dinner.
Nice.